today in Nashville, the at-home edition, Kelly, Sutton and Carole Sullivan. I was just commenting. I'm looking at how beautiful you look sitting next to me, friend. Your lashes look amazing.
Thank you. You are so sweet. Well, you know what I love to use? I like to use that lash boost. Those little booster serums that make your lashes grow. I'm a big fan.
Okay. We need to go into a deep dive because honestly, you know, that's where I'm really struggling. I'd had the lash extensions. They are since gone. Nothing left. I've gone on some magnetic. Yeah, that last guy that was hanging on, it was a sad scene. But I've got the magnetic lashes on right now.
Beautiful.
And I like them. You know, they're working.
Yeah, you have a higher tolerance for wearing lashes than I do. I don't like to have the things on my eyes, you know? It just makes me feel funny. So I will do a little lash enhancing serum at night, and it's like Rogaine for lashes.
See, I need this. I honestly think I have some. I do have some. I don't know if it expires or not. I need to start just using it.
No, that stuff never expires.
Just like yeast, never expires. Hey, update to the story. I had tried the yeast. We talked about, I found some older packets.
Oh, yes.
It had expired February 2020. Would it still work? No, it will not. So literally the expiration date on yeast is for real. It does not work past that date. Don't even bother. I made some really sad bread. But I have since gone on Amazon and there's new yeast on the way. Don't know when it'll get here, but when it does, we'll talk about it. And I'm very excited about the possibilities that are happening in my future with bread.
Wow, I'm excited for you. Hey, I just watched, I don't know if I'll ever do it because I never have yeast in the house. I did watch a video on how to make pizza dough. So maybe you could do that with your yeast. I could send you the video, New York style pizza. Maybe you could make it.
I'm going to go with probably not, but I'll try it.
How could you make bread but not pizza dough? Pizza dough seems so much more enjoyable than bread.
Indeed, but there are more ingredients that are needed to go on top of said dough. So.
You're crazy.
I don't know. We'll try it. By the way, speaking of making things, where are we on the mask front? Have you tried the camouflage, beautiful, cute fabric that you have? Have you made a mask out of it yet?
Oh, I thought you were talking about facial masks. No. Have I made that medical mask that I specifically bought fabric to create? The answer would be no. Have I thought about it? Just about every single day. The same way that I've felt about a small pint of paint that I've thought about trying a paint color on the wall. Every day, I think I'm going to do this project to figure out the right paint color. And every day, I do not do it. Again, my house is basically a representative of a series of failed projects. Everywhere I look, there's something that I've failed to do.
You know what you did, though, that is a big win? Your kids are not anywhere in sight, so that means they're either doing homework or they're outside. Both of those are good.
Right now, they might be in a state of punishment. We had a small volcanic eruption go on right before this show, and everybody has been banished to their spaces. So see how long that lasts.
Okay. All right. Well, you know, as the days wear on, I think the volcanic eruptions are probably going to become more frequent, and that is to be expected.
I know. You know, it's funny. I'm sure you have this where sometimes you're like, wow, this is good. This is nice. We're doing all right. And then you're like, how am I going to make it to noon?
I know exactly how I'm making it to noon. Hey, we got some coffee. By the way, another update. We talked a lot about just, you know, like what your daily intake is and what you're doing. And I told you I was really rationing my coffee.
Yes. I thought that was so perplexing.
Yeah. You know what? No more rationing. Off the charts. If I feel like a cup, I'm drinking a cup. Whatever. It's all happening.
A little backstory is Kelly was feeling extra thrifty and didn't want to give herself an extra pod of coffee. And I felt like during these times, there's other things that maybe you could pull back on than that extra cup. Yeah.
Well, and I was doing a K-cup, and then I was doing an espresso pod. And anybody that lives in the Nespresso world understands that those little suckers are more expensive. But now I'm like, yeah.
Now, why is that? What's so special about an espresso? What is it?
I think it's because they're metal. So, and it's like an espresso machine. So I don't know. It's got some name on it. Who knows? I don't know. It probably makes no sense whatsoever.
Gotcha. All right. Listen, I'm really staring at your fun pink. I feel like that's so like happy. I'm liking your outfit today, Kelly. I gotta say. I'm basically in loungewear.
Listen, loungewear on the bottom.
There you go.
This is loungewear on the bottom, business up top, party on the bottom. So, I'm very comfy. But we have to do what we have to do to get through quarantine, including these stuntmen. I don't know if you saw this or not. It is absolutely, I've watched it now 3 times because it's so fascinating to me. When stuntmen and women have too much time in quarantine, take a look. I mean, the way that they coordinated, like a punch going through the camera and then the other guy following, it would just, the time that it took to put all that together, I respect that. That was nice. It was really funny to watch.
That's amazing. I hope when this is over, they get a great gig out of it too. That's very, very cool. You know what I've been watching? And of course, with the Olympics being put on hold, athletes cannot put their training on hold. So I've been watching the snippets of Olympic athletes working out at home. And one of them, I don't know if this is an Olympic sport or this is just a cross skill, but have you seen the rock climbers climbing through their own home? Oh, it's right. It's great. Like starting with the stairs and then it's unbelievable. It's incredible. And then even if you aren't an Olympiad or a professional athlete, people have taken to sports on the rooftops of their places. Take a look at this video in Italy where they've been in lockdown for such a long time. To me, this feels like risky business, Kelly.
Right. Well, so many things could go awry. Clearly, these are both really, really professional tennis players. Like, they're amazing. But could you imagine if you and I tried something like this? I mean, I would be busting out windows. There'd be tennis balls flying everywhere, maybe hitting a car. Yeah.
And then I was thinking if one fell, I mean, that would be catastrophic if you got hit from that height with the tennis ball. All that being said, they've been in lockdown, so I guess there's not people on the street, but golly. It made for fun video, though.
It's a great video. It was a great video. Speaking of video, I have to say I've done more Zoom calls, more Zoom interviews, more Zoom meetings, more conference calls than I've ever done in my entire life.
Yeah, who knew this was even a thing? This is now the thing.
It's the only thing. So that brings me to the article you and I were talking about. How do you end a Zoom call when there's just nothing left to say?
Well, I will go one more than that. One of our girlfriends was trying to tell us that she wasn't available like any evening for a Zoom call. We were like, well, what do you do? What do you mean? What are you doing? Like, the whole planet is shut down legitimately. How are you not available any day of the week in the evening for the Zoom call? I guess we all got the hint. Maybe she just wasn't interested.
You know what? And that's just it. It's like, you can't really say you're not available. I think at this point, you just have to say not interested, or I love you, but I'd rather just text at this point.
Oh, stop. No. You go to food Like I've got something going in the kitchen. If you're in between something, you've got to create some sort of project that needs to be done, right? Food is a great one because, you're dealing with heat elements. Can't mess that up. Or perhaps you have to go use the lavatory. So then you can excuse yourself to go to the restroom. You just go, all right. Or wait, if it's your dad, you could just do your dad's move where he goes, all right.
Yeah. That's when my dad is done, he's like, all right, so, well, I'll talk to you later, Kel. That's it. And you know what? We're out of time, so I guess I'll talk to you later, Carol.